Hey guys, Link1652 here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Harvest Block server. Oh, it is a beautiful day. Let me educate you guys real quick. I have recorded two episodes. I was ready to record a third, and I went back to edit those two episodes because I just had been lazy, and I realized one of them I recorded wasn't very good. Like I knew I was probably going to delete that one and redo it, but the other one was not very good either. So I just started to start over, which means that there's a bunch of extra stuff to show you guys. I mean, it's not actually that much, but like I moved some food over into the kitchen area so I can find the majority of my food here-ish. I've done some villager trading. I got actually just the perfect amount of emeralds while I was doing it. So that went smoothly. I've got a guy over in the sand village way over yonder. He does the rotten flesh, and then he'll trade me for like redstone. And then another guy does like all the food, like carrots and potatoes. Wait a second. Oops. Oh, I might have to help him with that. In my wheat farm, I implemented some carrots and potatoes and such. That's about it. I haven't actually been on long enough for those to despawn. Interesting. So there's quite a few changes in the Nether, which is what the bulk of my last few episodes were. But I'll talk about some other stuff. Don't know if you guys have seen my horses. I collected a few of them. I got a new build here. Can I fly? Yep. It is a subway system. So I'm going to have a subway stop on Song and Aster's subway line. Song wanted to use the same materials as the bridge, and Light left a bunch there. So I'm glad that they got to be used for something that I didn't steal for. But I don't think this actually does anything yet. Yeah, it's just a hole. They're digging from their side to get here. So that might be a little while. Hey, guy. Raven's on right now. Maybe I can convince him to finish this house. The dome. All right, we'll go take a look at this real quick. And I'm gonna mention something that over like the past 20 episodes ish has bothered me, and I think I might have figured out what the issue is. So here's the dome, and Aster and Song came over for like 45 minutes maybe and helped me out. So it actually grew quite a bit. It's not a huge task. It just is boring. Trees are gone. Oh, there's no interesting. Train made a region in here for making the no spawn area, which is going to cost me 2 million, which might take a little while to get to, as I'm at 100,000 right now. And he just hasn't had an opportunity to give me access to it, because when you use the plugin that makes the region, it automatically sets a bunch of rules, and if you don't change them, then that's what happens. People can't use stuff, and you can't really tell that as an owner unless someone tells you. So let's take a look at this beacon. I think that I thought I messed up and like I was one short, and then I realized I did this like maybe it was even last episode with that beacon, and I put these gold blocks in the place where beacon blocks should go. So this is 4 levels, and I think that's just right for a beacon. So also, where did I get all this gold? Things are out of order here. Let's go see some things. So the first item I'm going to show you is a monstrosity. My blood was super high when I made it. I might as well have been drunk, honestly. I'm hoping that I didn't go over this in the last episode, because I don't think I did. So here we are in the Nether. Yes, beautiful, beautiful Nether. So if we head down the stairs that now have it down, I did have command. Screw you, Ghast. What the barrier blocks here to stop you from falling and have them slightly invisible, but I messed them up, and Train was kind enough to. I'm not playing with you. So here is my zombie pigman farm. Let's go see. These chests are here to get rid of like all the extra junk I don't want. They don't work. Oh, look at that. So this machine was a failure. It if you guys are familiar with mob spawning, the game checks a whole bunch of areas around a player to see if it's okay for a mob to spawn there, and then it will pick one. So it's kind of working right now. You see these guys spawn on the platforms, but it's not consistent because there's so many other places to spawn. I chopped down like a couple islands, but they can spawn over there. They can spawn mostly on my island, actually down there. They can spawn there. So this just doesn't work well. And another issue, I'll show you in a moment. Oh, it's supposed to be over here. Is this will just take a second here. Ow. Did I put all my... Oh, my chest plate finally broke. So they're coming, and they walk around pretty well. And I realized that this thing here is garbage. The platforms are small, for one thing, but there's just so many other places for them to spawn. And then the guys... am I falling still? Alright. Let's get back up here. So I bought two spawners from Train, and he put them in for me, and they work great. Like, if these were in a room like in Sticks Farm that I usually use, it would be fantastic, which they will probably be eventually. But right now they don't work because I punch one, or I have an arrow behind, arrow, bow. They fall and die, and the new guys don't care about me. These guys happen to spawn on the platform. So that was a huge issue because this thing is designed to have them fall like this. Plus, they also land right there, and if they don't leave, those will never spawn anything else. So I tried a few things. I tried to like trap one in and get him angry. A couple different places. I threw him in a boat. I tried to get him on a minecart, and they just would not stay angry. So this was a failure, and I was really disappointed in myself, and it was just, a bad idea. And that's where I got all this gold. I'm just kidding. Let me show you where I got this gold. Welcome to the roof of the Nether. There are more legitimate ways to get up here, involving pistons and boats and such. But I have the power. So I built this thing, and it's not perfect. There's been some issues with it, and they're really inconsistent, so I'm not sure how to fix it. But here we are. Bam. So this is my gold farm. And I do have a home up on top of this pole. So I usually run in here and punch a guy. And the way this works is everybody who spawned is angry. And my guess is that there's enough angry pigmen alive at a time that they always... Yeah, see, that's the issue right there. Usually they stay angry. It's just super inconsistent. Just that one pile of pigmen fell and that's it. I might have to make them angry from the center and not let it be a chain. But that's not an issue right now. Let me tell you how it works. So they fall down. There's some pistons, hoppers under there that collect their goods and throw them in the chests. And then their experience sits on the hoppers and gets pushed out by slime, which comes over here. Which it's not the best farm. And there's some server lag, so I mean it's not the farm's fault. But the experience gets pushed over and is supposed to get pushed up to where I am sitting, which is why I have 82 levels. And it works pretty well when it's working. It's been super inconsistent. These trapdoors are here because pigmen, I think, spawn. And I really need a trapdoor here, but this redstone seems to activate it. So the trapdoor gets pushed down like that. And that doesn't work. But that's the gist of the farm. I spent a bunch of time AFK here, and it was kind of wasted because it didn't always work. But I did manage to get all that gold and just a lot of swords and rotten flesh, which I will be trading with my villagers. So, yeah, took a lot of stone. Actually, 2 double chests and a little bit more. Almost 3 double, really. So that's it for the Nether. Ah, yes, moonrise, moonset. Just trying to make sure I go over everything with you guys. I made a board here for things that need to be done. I'll go over them real quick. Diamond beacon, that's self-explanatory. Barn, animal storage. I want to build something for like actual animals, like all the animals, not like my honestly crappy cow farm and sheep farm. It turns out the animals aren't just going to walk around my island. They're going to go to like one place, it seems. So that's a waste. I want to build something that actually works on Citadel room, still trying to figure out what to do with the Sentinel Citadel. Like, I have an idea, but I haven't fleshed it out in my head. There's some things I'm fans of, and I am a single fan of these different things, and I'd like to pay homage to them in Minecraft somehow. An actual, like, bulletin board instead of this wall that I just happen to pick. I'd like to build one of those. Architect office, that's a big one. That's probably number 1 or 2 on my list of things to do. Back in Spawn, I do have an office, and it's supposed to be for people to visit me. To be honest, it's inaccessible, so I guess it's not a huge deal, but I would like to have it built for when it is accessible. Wither grinder reload system, that's downstairs. The sand, I have to fill up the sand, and then once it's done being pushed, I break it, and that's it. I might want to do something more advanced there. Emerald beacon, yeah. The RV farm prank, Styx is so busy with school, he can't possibly clean that up or even play with it, so I'll go clean that up at some point. Vanilla Let's Play, I'll get to that in a later episode. Island entrance. The bridge that Light built is amazing, and it goes across to the continent on that side of the world, and I would like to make some sort of entrance to the island like I did my nether area. How far are we? Skeleton horses. I have no idea what to do with those guys. I might just get a bunch of saddles and leave them all over the island for me to ride in case I can't fly or something, or other people need a ride. Sugar farm. I think using hey cat. Using minecart hoppers, I can somewhat automate my manual sugarcane farm where it at least collects this stuff for me, and that would save quite a bit of time. It might be a little bit of work, or a lot of work even, but in the end it'll probably pay off. The dome, we'll be working on it. The village is going to be in the dark, that's in the dome, so I think maybe I'll have to make like a villager spawner box that I can open to the sky. I have to think about it. The gold farm, you guys just saw it. There's no way to like walk around it. You have to fly. And also the storage is not ideal, so I have to go over those 2 things and make it pretty. Brick tunnel, we talked about that. Start hiding Skullmore. I used to hide my face around in old episodes, not this face. But I've stopped doing that, and I want to start doing it again. So whoever finds it first-ish gets a shout-out, and I'll try and put their name in a book. Carrot, beet, potato. I got these 2 little farms I built under here forever ago with the melons and the pumpkins. I feel like I might as well build some other ones under there, too. Level island build. No idea what to do. I was going to build a modern house, which is a broad word, but I think I'm going to be doing stuff like that in the dome, so I need a new idea. Lights, it's not safe up here. I usually go like hide in my bunker, honestly, to be safe from mobs, but if I get lights in here, that'll be another story. Terraform completed projects. So like my cabin is pretty complete. I need to put some trees up, build paths to everything, get a theme for that. Modular bunker design. So I was talking about doing like Fallout stuff for the bunker, and if you guys have seen anything about Fallout 4, you can actually one of the DLCs build a vault, and it's all like just modular rooms. Like actually all the building is these modular rooms that just plug in together. So if you think of like the Doom Snap map or the map maker off Time Splitters 2, which is awesome. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I just want the same type of rooms that I plug in together. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. I just have to actually do it. Fridge. Fridge. I've got food here that I don't think should be kept in the freezer, but also shouldn't just be kept out. So I need to think of some sort of cold box design that's more accessible out here, because there's just a lot of open space in this kitchen, and torches too. Maybe I don't want to put lanterns in the floor. I don't think. Oh yeah, things can definitely spawn there. So fridge, main storage. This is it. Not pretty, huh? So I'm thinking either I'm going to have to build another room, or gosh, I really want to do the sorting system, but I don't think that that's feasible. It's impractical, honestly, with all the items in the game. So I'll have to think of something. Maybe a partial sorting system. Gold beacon, we're actually there, I'm pretty sure. 2 million. Yeah, I did the math. If I start trading with those villagers, it's going to take about 13,300 emeralds, I think. I did the math like 20 minutes before I actually put the sign up, so I don't really remember. So yeah, some emeralds and some sugar, and I'll get there eventually. We do have the update coming I'm told. So we'll have shulker boxes and other changes that I've forgotten, and I would like to implement, especially the shulker boxes, if anything, all over my build, because they are colorful as hell, and that's what this house needs, is some color. Or my builds in general, because I use a lot of stone. I really like it, but it's gray. And renovate my Noctria apartment. I built that forever ago, one of my first finished, in quotation mark, builds on the server, honestly, and it's not finished anymore because I tore out a room and it's just got an empty room and a really crappy like stripper pole thing, which I guess was kind of funny at the time, but it's not a very good stripper pole since we have the end rods now. But let me spend some time down here at the wither farm real quick and see if I can assemble some beacons and see if I have made a mistake. Alright guys, I got my stars. We need obsidian, and I have none. So I was just trying to find like the best spot to make some obsidian. This should do. Alright, we're back. Kind of. I plan on speeding that up. I forgot I was still recording. So I had just enough obsidian there to make these, and hopefully these work and I don't look like an idiot again. Where does my glass go? Not in there. I think I have enough glass to fill this thing in over the surface. I gotta make sure that's what I want to do though, because often I don't silk touch stuff and you don't see that glass ever again. This looks right. It looks right to me. It should start glowing any second now. Thank you. I think I'm a tier off. No, it says strength 2. So I think I'm good. It doesn't really matter what I choose, so we'll start with strength 2. Fire resistance. Strength 2. Alright, let's place these not one at a time. I'm learning from my mistakes. Jump boost 2. Resistance 2. I turned all those ingots. I was not. Thank you. Not full ingots. The nuggets into ingots. And last but not least, regeneration. Bam! There's our gold beacon. I kind of wish it was concealed because it doesn't look good there. You hear that, cat? What are you guys doing? I don't usually record with my door open because my family's out or in and about doing stuff. It makes noise. So anyway, I spoke a little while ago about things I noticed while working on the dome. I think the mobs are getting my beacon effects, which is frightening. Because I noticed when I was not under a beacon's effect, I can one-shot them with my sword. Whereas when I'm in here, I cannot do that. And I also have the issue with like skeletons being super fast. Which is a problem. This... I think I could get like 2 blocks worth of all the materials down there. I just had to have them separate. Oh, colors. Gosh, I'm gonna have to decorate this with something. I mean, it's gold, so I don't really want to cover it, but I don't like the beacon blocks themselves, and I need to have colors. There's no like yellow and light yellow block, or dark yellow. I guess there's orange. 1, 2, 3. I like to make colors. What makes you think gold when you look at it besides yellow? I guess we'll do orange. It can be changed at a later date at the expense of... Did someone say something? No. At the expense of my glass. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I might switch it just to all yellow. But there we go. A lot more beacon effect now. Probably not going to receive any effect over here. Maybe... Yeah, it's going to cut off down here pretty quick. But for most of the island, I'm guessing to probably about here-ish. We've got beacon effect. I don't think we'll lose any in between, so the entire sheep farm's covered. Maybe just the edge of the island here-ish is where we'll start to lose it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see how close we gotta get. We're gonna get that one. Maybe before we get this one. Oh, shoot. Any second now. Seriously? Okay, so there's quite a bit of island left unbeaconized, which is fine. That makes it easy to choose the next spot. So it'll probably be here somewhere. And if I'm doing like everything, I'll probably need to do one there, one here. I'm not sure about the dome. I'll think on it, but I'll probably need 2 for that. It'd be cool to put one under that lake, but we'll see. But that, one second. I didn't mute or anything. I don't know why I warned you. That'll do it for this episode. I think I've caught you guys up. I've shown you a little bit what I have planned. Let me know what you guys want to see and what you think I should do. There is a hole up here. Black Friday was Friday, like a few days ago, and I got my streaming program for 50% off. I was using the free version, but now I can do 1080p and all that good stuff that sucks up my internet. So if you guys want to see me stream a game, let me know, because I might do some Overwatch. I play that on Xbox. Really enjoy it. I played it a lot the past couple days. Also, any ideas with these horses? Like, I could make a circus or something. Raven's gonna go get dinner, so he'll do that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I need to go find a new chest plate, and I will see you in the next one.